Stop recording. Speech off.
Yo, what it do, y'all? Okay, so this is take 4. This time I actually got smart, turned do not disturb on, and got rid of the baby kitty. Anyways, alright, so I got a shithole rant for you guys. I'm a little fucking. No. Little is understatement. I am livid. So, basic rundown. Y'all know I've been trying to get a computer. So a buddy of mine was like, "Hey, listen, why don't you try Walmart? Because Best Buy will pretty much rip you off and take this and take that and blah blah blah." And so I was like, "All right, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna trust my buddy on this one." So I found one, and I was like, "Ooh." It was only a tower though, because I want a desktop because I want to be able to add RAM and shit to it later. Um, so fucking, I was like, ooh, it was like, I don't know, like 250, and I was like, nah, let me keep looking. So I looked again. I found one for about like three something, and I was like, you know what? That's cool. It's got the computer, it's got the tower, it's got the monitor, it's got the keyboard, the mouse, the Wi-Fi chip, everything. So I was like, this is perfect right here. I can work with this shit. Okay? So buy this shit. All right? Waited. At least, yeah. You know what? Honestly, I'm not even gonna fucking shit on FedEx for this one. They actually got it delivered within less than a week. Okay, so I was cool with that. I was like, that's awesome. Can't wait. Whatever. So get the shit. A couple days went by. I couldn't. I didn't set it up yet. I didn't have a desk. So I went out and got a desk, got the desk set up, and then still I was like, oh, wait on the setup, blah, blah, blah. So finally, we set it up. Now, first off, I found out later it was my fault that it didn't boot correctly because I was trying to learn the computer at the same time, which is a dumbass move. Where the USB ports are, where everything's at. So I stuck my hard drive, connected it, and the computer wasn't fully set up, so it caused some issues. Needless to say, we figured it out. We got it to boot up. And I had called. This is not an awesome butt plug, guys. This is a fuck plug. Okay, so when I get the damn computer, I don't know a lot about it. All right. All I know is when I looked at Walmart, it said HP desktop computer, 12 gigs, 1 terabyte. And I was like, you know what? That's fucking perfect. I can add shit later. So it was perfect. You know, nowhere did it say something. Okay, let's leave it at that. So I fucking, I get to the point where you sign into Microsoft Word, or not Microsoft Word, your Microsoft account, and it says profile can't load. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's a brand new account. I just made it. I have the password. I confirmed the email. It's good to go. It says it's ready. What the fork? Okay. So I got fucking mad and I called the tech. Here's the thing. Now, in my mind, it is an HP. Okay? So I'm like, why the fuck does it say contact Blair? Okay? So I'm like, So I give them a call. And of course, I called them prior to figure out what was going on as far as why the Windows wouldn't load. And no answer. And so I left a voicemail. They called me back that night. They're like, oh, a tech's going to call you in the morning. That phone call never fucking came. Okay? So that's the history on it. So when this problem came up, I called again. On hold for 2 fucking hours. No one answers the goddamn phone. Okay? No one answers the phone. So I'm like, what the hell? So I leave a voicemail. No return. And I tried 4 or 5 times. No return. So my mom's in there and she's like, hey, this monitor is not an HP. She said the tower is an HP, but the monitor is not an HP. I said, excuse me? So I'm like, okay. So she checks the paperwork and finds out it's fucking refurbished. Now, this, let me just put this out here. Just because it's refurbished does not mean it's not a good computer. But if I paid for a fucking HP, why the fuck is my monitor a Lenovo? What the hell? Or Lenovo, whatever you want to fucking call it, faggot shit. Which I never recommend anybody getting one of those. I remember I got one for when I was going for, what the hell was I going for? Audio production. I needed a laptop ASAP. My shit had busted. I paid fucking, I don't know, I paid like $300-400 for it. It wasn't too bad, but it sucked. The speed was shitty. You couldn't really fucking do anything on it. It was a pain in the ass. I fucking hated the damn thing, needless to say. So now you gave me a monitor from the same company. I'm pissed. That's not what I paid for. So, I was like, you know what? If I could just get it to work, I won't bitch. As long as it works. As long as I can do what I want to do on this goddamn computer, I don't care what kind of monitor it is. First off, I don't use the monitor, so honestly, it doesn't really goddamn matter. It's just a fucking screen, shit like that. So I wasn't really tripping too hard. And then when I found out it was refurbished, I'm like, all right, well, yeah, that explains why it was only about $500. Not too shabby. So after calling and getting no response, no replies, no callbacks, no nothing, I said, you know what, I'm fucking done. It took me over a week just to get to the fucking Microsoft screen, and it's saying can't load. I'm done. So I called up on Saturday, and I'm like, hey, listen, you know what? I just want a motherfucking refund. I'm done. This shit does not work, and I'm fucking frustrated. So she's like, oh, okay, can you give me your order number? It's like, you're the fucking number, all that shit. She finds it. She's like, oh, okay, yeah. And she's like, well, can I ask why you want to return it? I said, oh, yeah, fucking, of course. I said, first off, I called you guys several times to get fucking tech support. Y'all don't give me tech support. You don't answer. You don't call back. And when you do call back, you tell me that the tech wasn't in that day. Then why the fuck are you operating? Okay? So she's like, oh, okay. And I said, and on top of it, you gave me a Lenovo monitor. I paid for HP. She gonna try to tell me, oh, well, we can't guarantee what monitor it is. I said, then you need to change your advertisement on Walmart because it states that it was a brand new fucking computer. It never said, hey, you may get this type of monitor. Nowhere in any of that. I purchased, I read all the shit because I know how people are, and there's nothing listing it. So I was like, y'all false advertisement. Give me my motherfucking money back. She's like, okay, well, I'll send you return labels. Just pack it up and take it to UPS. So she sends me return labels. Okay? And I'm like, no, fuck that. Fuck, I was so pissed. And unfortunately, like a dumbass, the boxes got thrown away. So now I have to pay for fucking boxes to ship your shit back. I'm hot. And yeah, okay, it's my fault. I should have fucking saved the boxes. But, I was like, you know what? No, it should be fine. Everything's cool, whatever, dumbass. Anyway, that's on me. So, anyways, needless to say, that's what I'm going to be doing today is taking it down to UPS. And I also needed to ship out my scale, my talking scale, because I broke the bitch. I don't even know if I won. No, I didn't. So let me jump off this computer shit for a minute. It pisses me off too much. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. damn. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. So my scale. Let me tell y'all about the scale. So I've been doing really great. I've been doing Weight Watchers. So basically, it's not a diet; it's a lifestyle change. Okay, and and I know it sounds like, oh no, it's a diet. No, for real, it is. Basically, all you do is you cook and you make sure you eat the right portions, and you can have meat. It's free. 0 points. It doesn't matter what seasonings on it, none of that. So just, you eat in portion wise. So I lost over 30 pounds in the last 6 months, give or take a few months off because of the move. But even during the move, I tried to stay on program the best I could. And so when I started this journey, I was 283 pounds. Okay. I had high blood pressure. I wasn't feeling well all the time. I slept. That's all I did. And I rarely ate. So I was battling with my blood sugar because I wasn't eating. So I was like, no, I need to make a change. So I made a change. Here we are. I'm down to 258 the last time I checked. And that's when everything happened. So my stupid ass, I don't know. I think it was because I was in a rush and I just wanted to get it done real quick, see where I was at, and tally it and keep going. So I put the scale down and I stepped on it and I hear it. And I'm like, the fuck? What the fuck? So I'm like, oh, Tay? So I got off the scale and realized that I had stepped on the actual screen of the scale. And I thought in the beginning that I had snapped the screen, but that's not what happened. So I was like, okay. So I turned it the right way, got on it, told me my weight, and I was like, cool. Well, as I'm stepping off, it goes, hola. And I'm like, what? So I waited a few seconds for it to turn off, and I re-turned it on. Hola. Stepped on it. Okay? And it tells me the numbers in Spanish, and I'm like, oh, shit. So I thought maybe I just accidentally, fucking set it to Spanish, okay? So I had my daughter look at it, and she's like, no, Mom, it's on English. So we clicked it back and forth. We played with it. Didn't work. And it got to the point where it would just put the numbers on the screen. So I was like, oh, fuck. I'm not going to be happy with this because I have a routine that I do. I wake up, I have my coffee, I'm not going to play by play. But usually before I eat, I get on the scale just to, check my weight. And so 9 times out of 10, everybody's asleep or not here, whatever. So that's not going to work for me. So I got upset. And I called Maxi Aids, excuse me, because that's where I bought it. Luckily, it's still in the year warranty. I was like, sweet. So all I have to do is put what's wrong with it, ask for a replacement, throw it in the box, ship it off. Okay? I've been trying to do that for a couple of weeks now. So I couldn't tell you what my actual weight is right now. I don't think I gained anything. I don't feel like I did. I actually felt like I lost more, so we shall see. But here's the fucked up thing. I have to ship it back, right? It has to stay in quarantine for a week. Then they'll go get it. Then they'll look at it. And then they'll ship out a replacement. So I'm livid. Now I got to make 2 trips. And I'm like, no, we're getting this shit done. Especially because I paid $500 for my computer. No, fuck you. Give me my goddamn money. So I'm frustrated. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just frustrated. But best believe there's going to be tracking numbers on both packages. So yeah, that's where I'm at as far as, trying to get shit together. But I was really upset about the computer, though. I'm not even gonna lie. I was super stoked when it came in. I was like, fuck, I could finally get back to some audio work, do a couple of fucking, make some ringtones for myself so I don't have to fucking pay for them. They're only for personal use, so therefore it's not copyright. Yay, man. Yay, man. So, I was really stoked, and now I'm bummed out. So now I gotta fucking wait for my money to come back and just save up more because the computer I want is at Best Buy and it's like $800. There's one for like 600, but still, I didn't pay 600, so now I gotta wait to put more money in there so I can actually get the one I want. So I'm a little heated. I'm not even gonna lie. No offense to my buddy, but that shit didn't work out for me. Maybe it would have went down different if I had went into the store and found something there. But I definitely will not order a computer offline again. Ever. So, in store, goes home the same day. Doesn't work, bringing that shit back. So, that's what I want to tell you guys. If you see you're looking for a computer or what the fuck ever, okay? And you see Blair, get the fuck out of there. They're faulty. They're bullshit. And I don't even know how Walmart is able to fucking, pretty much like, advertise them, because they're shit. They're a scam. Sorry. That's a scam. You tell me I'm getting one thing and then when I get the shit, it's all different. Nah, fuck you. So, yeah, don't recommend Blair. Stay the fuck away from them. Especially if you're buying an HP, you should be getting an HP number to call, because HP is a huge ass fucking company. Okay? A huge company. You should not be getting Blair. So, anyways, that was my little shit dig for you. So, a fuck plug. And then I have a little bit of advice for you guys before I go. So I'm not even going to use the word toxic, because at this point, toxic can describe so many different things that you're not even trying to say. So I'm going to say this. If you know a person that's miserable, okay, and every time you're happy, and you're skipping, and you're laughing, and you're smiling, you're clapping, and they come in and just shut you down. This is the response I want you to give them, okay? You're going to be pissed, first off. Let's just think about it like this. You're going to be mad. You're going to be upset. You're going to be sad. Your fucking spirits are going to go down. But this is what you're going to do, all right? You're going to look at that person. You're going to fucking smile. And you're going to walk the fuck away. Don't feed into it. I don't care if they dug up some shit on you or whatever. Don't feed into it. Smile. Walk the fuck away. And watch the reaction you get. Because if you fire back, it's going to cause a big-ass heated argument for no effing reason. Going back into a vicious cycle. That's the thing about miserable people, is they're in a cycle because they're unhappy with their situation, their life, whatever it may be. That when they see someone happy, they stomp on it. They try to destroy your happiness. They try to disintegrate it because why should you be happy when they're fucking miserable? And for all the miserable people out there, the only reason why you're miserable is because you're not doing anything to change your situation. And this is a lesson I learned because I have been guilty of being that miserable person. I was for a long ass time. And now I looked at it and I said, you know what? I could change this shit. And now I'm making a change. And I'm feeling good about myself. I'm back to singing. I'm back to doing me. I'm back to being who I am. Because I let go of that shit. I let go of what I couldn't fix. I stopped blaming myself for all the fucked up shit I did in the past. I stopped blaming those who wronged me and forgave them. I forgave myself, most importantly. And I made a change. So, if you're miserable, stop trying to find out why you're miserable. Because you already know. It's that main thing that you gripe about every goddamn day of your life. That coming home from a long day of work and you're still frustrated, or you're coming home and you're aggressive, or whatever the fuck it may be that's making you feel like shit. Make a motherfucking change. If it's your job, find another one. Don't be stupid. Hang on to that one until you find a new one. Anyways, but change it. If you're not happy where you're living, move. You know, I'm not saying you could come home, pack up all your shit, and just move, okay? You know, plan it out. You'll feel so much better about yourself if you just planned it out. If you fucking had it all written down and you followed the steps and you stuck to it. You will be a happier fucking person. Because no one else can be your happiness. And that's something that took me a long time to actually realize. You know, oh, if I just had this person in my life, you know, I'd be so happy and things would change. No. It starts with you. And yeah, I'm with someone now. And I'm actually really happy. But I started making myself happy before that even happened. And the only way for you to get in a good relationship is be happy with who you are. Be happy with the fact that you're still breathing, you're still going, you're still kicking. Every moment that you're breathing is an opportunity. Remember that. So that's my little advice for you guys today. Also, real quick, if you need to get a hold of me because you want some advice, or you want to participate, you want to come on the show, do whatever, and have your advice done, you know, on the show, on air, whatever you want to call it, go ahead and get a hold of me at BLJ7735. Oh, I'm sorry. Totally fucked that up. BLJ7511 @gmail.com. That's B as in Bravo, L as in Lima, J as in Jack, 7511 @gmail.com. And please, only serious people, do not spam my fucking email. I will fucking kick your ass. Anyways, and also remember, if you just need some advice and you don't want it on air, feel free to email me. That shit stays in that box. So I hope you guys are having a great fucking week. I hope you guys are doing something that makes you fucking happy and stop worrying about what other people think about you. Focus on you. What makes you laugh? What makes you smile? What makes you happy? Focus on you. Fuck the bullshit. Fuck the rest. We out. Peace.
Speech on.